Hello everyone! So today we have learned all about letter A and the two sounds that letter A makes. Because letter A is do you remember that word? It is a vowel. We have 5 vowels in the alphabet. A, E, I, O, and U. So letter A is the first vowel we are learning about this year in kindergarten. So letter A, uppercase A, lowercase a, they look very different, but they are the same letter and they make the same sounds, okay? The long A sound says its name, A, and the short A sound says ah, like alligator. Okay, so all week we've been talking about words that begin with a or a, apple. So where do you see the letter A in the word apple? That's right, it's the very first letter in the word because the beginning sound is always on the left because when we read words, we read from left to right. So if we see an A there, we know it sounds like apple. The first sound we say is the first letter in the word. Let's look at this one. Alligator. Say it with me. Alligator. Good job. So what is the first sound that comes out of your mouth when you say alligator? Alligator. Yes, it's the short A sound. So where do you think we'll see the A in this word? What do you think the first letter in this word will be? That's right. Letter A is the first letter in this word because it's the first sound we say when we say alligator. There's also another A, alligator. So that one makes the long A sound. But the very first letter in this word is A, and that's the first sound we say. That's the beginning sound, alligator. Okay, so we've talked all about words that begin with a. So today we are going to talk about the a sound, the short A sound. But did you know that sometimes you hear the a sound in other parts of the word, not just at the beginning? So let's think about the word mat. If you've ever been to preschool or Head Start, you may have slept on a mat at nap time. Or when you go in someone's front door, sometimes you'll see it kind of looks like a rug on the outside of their front door, and that is called a door mat. So I'm going to write the word mat for you, and then we are going to say the word very slowly, and we are going to find the short A sound. We are going to find a in the word. We have already learned all 3 of these sounds in kindergarten. We've learned the letter M sound, We've learned the letter A sound, the short sound, a. And we've learned the letter T sound, t. Let's say this very, very slowly, then we are going to put the words, the sounds together to make a word. Because remember, letters stick together to make words. The sounds go together and we read them fast to make a word. At, mat. Okay, so do you hear a in the word mat? At. All right, now I hear it and I know you do too. So we are going to decide where we hear a. Do we hear a in in the beginning. Remember, the beginning sound is always the first sound that we hear and say, and the first letter we write in a word. I hear as the beginning sound, and that is the first letter in the word mat. This is the middle sound. The sound in the middle of the word. It's not at the beginning, because we do not say first. We say in the middle, because at the end of the word over here, what sound do we say in this word? T. That's right. At the end of the word, we have the T sound. T. So the beginning sound of this word is the middle sound of this word is and the ending sound of this word is ch. So when we read words, we always read from left to right. The beginning, the middle, and the end. Mat. Kiss your brain. Good job. Okay, now I'm gonna see if you can figure this one out with me. This time I'm going to write someone's name, and I know someone named this. You may too. I have a cousin, her name is Tammy, and we call her Tam. 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 So what sound do you hear first? Tam. That's right. The beginning sound in her name is T, and it's a name. So I'm going to use the capital T, because we always use a capital letter at the beginning of someone's name. Just like when you practice writing your name on your name sheet, you use a capital letter first, and then the rest are lowercase. So let's see what sound we hear next. T, am, t, am. What sound do we hear at the end? M. Am. So where in the word do you see the letter A? Do you see the letter A at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the word? I see the letter A in the middle. Now let's see if we hear the A sound when we say the whole name. Tam. I hear it in the middle, because we always read from left to right. Good job, guys.